being tonight. And as you see, I came up here with a trash bag, right? And you're wondering what type of guy brings a trash bag to a wedding. The same guy whose phone goes off in the middle of the Same guy. I apologize for that. You know, what was important is about my car's expensive lifetime warranty. It really needs to be taken care of. So, I explained to someone when they asked me about my speech, they're like, did you write it down? I'm like, nah. I mean, I got a couple cars I'll pull out. I said, I brought pictures. You know, because like you said, pictures worth $1,000 words. Can you hear me? All right, sorry. Sorry, I'm not used to it. All right, anyway, I brought some pictures. Because a picture's worth 1,000 words, all right? And I've been friends with Brian for 11 years, you know. Right? This was 11 years ago. This was me and Ryan, right? And when I first met Ryan, him and I bonded very well. We got along. You know, we like to do silly things. We bonded over 90s rap music, the NBA, and you know, just talking about guys stuff, right? But the bulk of my speech is going to be, about 3 years ago I took a job with Ron. Right, I worked with him for 2 years. And like me and his brother talked about earlier, you get to learn a lot about people when you spend 4,000 hours with them over the course of 2 years, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is when me and Ryan started working together, our lives were both, you know, a little messed up. I was going through some things. He was in the process of starting his own business. And more times than not, he would like to lock his keys in his car, right? So this is why I had to pull up to on several job sites and watch him try to break into his own game, right? So this was an occurrence that he'll admit happened quite a few times because I got the photo evidence of it. Now, all of us that know Ryan, especially Brittany and the friends, you know, Ryan could be a little moody, a little cranky at times. One of the ways I remedied this when I was working with him, and I urged Brittany to do the same thing, is give him a fresh one every once in a while. He will calm down and he will get in line very, very quickly. Ain't that right, Ryan? You know, and during the course of this him starting a business, you know, there was a lot of stress. And he was on the dating sites, and he spent a lot of energy because he was looking to get to this moment. You know, we all are in life, right? So, at one time, he would have to take pictures for these dating sites, right, on the job site. And this one time he told me, he's like, hey Joe, I need you to take a picture for his skating site I'm on. I'm like, what site is it, Brian? He's like, don't worry about it. I don't think you're on it too much, right? And I think he was experimenting a little bit and going through some things. Because he wanted this picture posing, saluting his, you know, the flag he was thinking about honoring, all right? So, I really didn't question it too much. He's my good friend. I was supporting him. So, obviously, we you know, he came a little different. You know what I mean? He didn't decide to go that route, and I mean, we're all grateful for that a little bit. But you know, I would support him either way because I do love him. So, the one thing I forgot about my cards, right? I stopped working for Ryan about 9 months ago. At the time I ended working for him, he met not his future wife, his wife. Congratulations. And something happened, right? Because I messed up my speech a little bit, and I wanted to tell you, this guy is, if you know him, the most indecisive person in the world. I played fantasy football with him, I've worked with him, I've went shopping. But one of the things I learned from therapy about 2 years ago was the term paradigm shift, defined as a fundamental change in approach, right? And I think that's something my good friend went through, right? Because I was sitting on my couch one night, and I know Ryan hates social media, and then on Christmas Eve, something came across my telephone, right? This is Ryan Gagliardi in Christmas jammies, matching Christmas jammies, with 3 dogs, and goddamn, he was pretty happy. So this is part of your wedding gift. He's wearing cheap one. So I'm gonna put that one right here. I don't want to disrespect the other ones. So, all jokes aside, you know, Ryan has been one of my longest friends for some time, a confidant, a partner, an employer, you know, someone who's been there with me through thick and thin. So, if we want to raise a glass and give a toast, you know, the one thing I did want to write down to get right, you know, to Ryan and Brittany, congrats on the start of a life of joy, teamwork, overcoming obstacles together, and great moments of happiness together. Thank you.
Very nice, Joe. One more time for our